everyone. I'm excited to say that today, which is 12/01, February the 12th, I'm on video to let you all know I'm excited. It's my 6-year Locversary. 6 years locked. And these babies have been through a whole lot. The biggest thing has been the breakage, and I understand why. I put color in it. I live in a dry climate, and so today I'm telling my babies I'm not going to put any more dye in you. I'm 57 years old. It's time to embrace the gray, but not really, because the gray is just up in the front area. I'm still going to have that color stick, and I'm going to color that. But once it starts to really get prominent on the locks and the ends, I'm not going to cover it up. I'll wait till I get to 60, and then I'll just let it go. And then I'll let it do its natural thing. But before 60, I'm covering it up. But I'm not getting hair dyes and dyeing my whole hair up. Not doing it. Drinking a lot of water. Trying to get the 64 plus ounces of water in a day to help feed my locks so that they can have the moisture in it. My whole body needs the water. So I'm putting that into practice. And healthy diet, let's see. Well, I did start a healthy diet at one point, and I really need to let these sweets go. I let the meat go. That was fine. I have no problem with letting the meat go, but letting the sweets go and all the salty foods, I got to work on it a lot better. But anyway, so it's one step at a time. And so the water intake is really major and important for me to keep my skin and my hair nourished and in good, in a good place. Then I'm going to do better on the diet. When I say that, cut down on those sweets. I love spinach. I love green vegetables. Just making sure that I get more vegetables in my diet. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm working on it, and it's a journey, but I ain't got that long to go. I'm 57. I'm almost 60. It's getting late. The hour is getting late, but I don't want to be unhealthy. I want to be healthy. I want to have a quality of life. The quality is very much more important than the quantity. So being retired and everything, I don't want it to go downhill. But I tell you what, this winter and this cold and this flu stuff going around, that's another element that I have to deal with. But for the most part, yeah, I was trying to get y'all to see my OU. I'm a big OU Sooner fan. But for the most part, I just want to live righteously, and I want to live well. And I am doing stuff I like to do, really enjoying that. I mean, I just looked around my house, and I'm a crafter, so I was doing some crafts, and I was just thanking God that I had the ability and the time to do that stuff that I truly, truly love. I'm currently working on Valentine gifts for my family, and I hope it don't snow where I can't get there and deliver them. I'm just going to have to deal with the day after or 2 or 3 days after. Just know I love them. So anyway, just want to go back to saying 6 years strong. If you're just starting out, be patient. You will love it in the end. I mean, there is no end. But at some point, you're really going to appreciate why you started these in the first place. And I did ask the question on the post I asked if there was anybody who started their locks and had them and then cut them and then restarted them. Well, I didn't get no response. But I just kind of wanted people to express what that felt like, because there were so many times I felt like cutting them and not necessarily starting them all over again. And the cutting was because they were not healthy. And so I wanted to cut them because they weren't healthy. Now, it would have kind of been hard for me to start all over again. Just the thought of going back to the beginning and going through all that stuff all over again. So that's what made me say, you know what? Some of these locks may be short. With all of a sudden, when I'm trying to show you, I can't find them. But some may be shorter than the others. That's fine. They're not supposed to be even. Leave them alone. Just let them do what they do. Be what they want to be, and just keep them healthy. And so, and I've also answered the question of why did you start your locks? It wasn't a religious thing. It wasn't a spiritual thing. My son had them. I did that. Oh, why are you doing that? What you gonna do with that? Why you look like that? I mean, nobody's gonna hire you. I did that whole thing with him. But then I got to thinking, like, you don't like doing your hair, and you don't take care of your hair. You have a head full of hair. You have shoulder length hair. You hate going to the beauty shop. You hate sitting there all day, listen to all that gossip and stuff, and you just hate it. Why don't you do something about it? So I started twisting it, and then I would wear twist outs. And then one day I decided I'm not going to twist it out. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Boy, because I started when I was 50. Boy, did I get a lot of drama from family members. And my mom and daddy still living. Daddy didn't say that, but mama, how long you gonna wear those? Can you take them out? Then it was almost like she was apologizing to her friends when I came around. And then she started kind of making fun of my hair and stuff like that. I had to endure a lot. And I worked as a school counselor, and some of the kids were like, that was interesting. Like, I liked your hair when it was the other way, or can I touch it? And you know what? I went through a lot of stuff. And people staring, but they didn't want to say nothing. But you know what? I got through all those tough stages. There was time I looked in the mirror, and I even looked and I stared. I mean, because it was just, I felt like awkward. I didn't feel like, not so much that the locks weren't attractive. I didn't think I was looking attractive until they got to a certain length. And then I was like really enjoying them. But I remember when they were short, and even though I didn't, I really wanted them to get to a certain length, I remember really still liking them. I liked the locks, and I said, oh no, this is for life. And I really liked them. And then when I look back at my other pictures and other videos, I liked them really when they were about right here. Man, I was thinking like, oh no, these ain't long enough, but they looked good. So, and I've tried all kinds of styles. I don't do a lot of styles unless I'm going somewhere. So I like to keep them loose for the most part, or I'll have them pull back into a ponytail. And sometimes, most of the time, when I do the ponytail thing, I like to do a side ponytail because it's just kind of like the seatbelt don't get caught in them and, all that stuff. So I'll just do a little side ponytail. But I don't do much to them. I've rolled them up with sponge rollers without the center in it, and, took the hairpins and had really pretty curly locks. But my favorite way to wear them is when I two lock twist. And then it's like some of my locks are like way longer than others. So I would take the long locks and I would just kind of wrap them around a short lock, and then I'd rubber band it. But it's so pretty. I really like them. But it takes a lot of time to do, but I love them. They're the best way I like to wear my hair when I'm trying to put it in a particular style. So anyway, I just wanted to do a shout out, and it's my celebration 6 years in. I can't wait to see where the length is going to be at 7 years. So yeah, the length here for me at 6 is right here below the breastbone, or wherever, to the ribs. Actually, this longest one is right here. I hope I don't pop it on camera. It's getting near my belly button. Not really near. It'll probably be there next year. But yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see where it's going to be year 7. So enjoy the journey. It's awesome. It's worth it. I've seen your pictures out there, and you guys look so beautiful. You men, you look great. Wonderful, sexy men with your locks. Y'all keep that up. All right? Bye.